Think about your digital life for a second. Pretty much everything you do online, whether it's sending a quick message or checking your bank account, it's all wrapped in this invisible layer of security. Well, that very foundation, the thing keeping everything safe, is about to face the biggest challenge of its life. A massive race is on to rebuild our digital defenses before it is way, way too late.
And it all starts with this one kind of chilling phrase: harvest now, decrypt later. I mean, it sounds like something straight out of a spy movie, right? But this is a very real, very quiet strategy that's happening right now, carried out by some of the most sophisticated groups on the planet.
And that really brings us to the big, scary question we have to ask. Is all the secret stuff we're creating today, our private conversations, our financial histories, even critical government intelligence, is any of it truly safe from the absolutely mind-bending computing power that's just around the corner? So to really get the threat, first we gotta appreciate what's at stake. Our entire digital world, and I mean all of it, runs on encryption. It's the silent, invisible lock on everything from your personal emails to the most sensitive national security secrets. So how do these locks actually work? Well, long story short, they're all based on math problems that are just ridiculously hard for our current computers to solve. Seriously, imagine trying to find two specific pre-marked grains of sand scattered across every single beach in the world. That's the kind of difficulty we're talking about for today's computers. But here's the catch. There's a totally new kind of computer coming, a quantum computer. And this thing, it doesn't play by the same rules at all. For all those incredibly hard math problems we rely on, this new machine, well, it basically has a master key. Okay, so look at this. On the left, you've got the heavy lifters of today's security. Algorithms you've probably heard of, like RSA and ECC. These are the locks on your credit card info, on government secrets, on everything. And then, on the right, that's the master key. It's called Shor's algorithm. It's a program that, if you run it on a big enough quantum computer, is specifically designed to just shatter those locks. And let me be super clear about this. A powerful enough quantum computer won't just find a little crack in our security. It will make almost all of it totally obsolete. We're not talking about a small bug here. This is a fundamental break in the entire mathematical foundation of the secure internet as we know it. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that sounds like a problem for, the future. But it's not. The threat is happening right now. And it all comes back to that creepy strategy. Harvest now, decrypt later. Let's just walk through how this works. Step 1. Right now, as we speak, adversaries are just sucking up massive, unbelievable amounts of our encrypted data. Think top-secret government files, corporate trade secrets, your own private financial records. Step 2. They just wait. They don't need to break it today. They just hoard it, stockpiling it all. And then step 3. The moment they get their hands on a powerful quantum computer, they can go back and unlock everything, revealing years and years of our most valuable secrets. So you see, any data that's supposed to stay secret for a long time, I'm talking decades, if it's being stolen today, it's basically a ticking time bomb. It's just sitting there waiting for that quantum key to set it off years from now. Okay, so that's the problem, and it is a huge one. But here's the good news. The world's smartest cryptographers have been racing to build a solution. And we're not just talking about it anymore. We are actually deploying a new quantum-proof shield for our data. It's called post-quantum cryptography, or PQC for short. And this isn't some simple software patch. It's a completely new generation of encryption, totally rebuilt from the ground up to be safe from both the computers we have now and the quantum computers of the future. So, how does this new stuff work? Well, it's based on totally different kinds of math. A lot of the top candidates use something called lattice-based cryptography. The best way to think about it is like this. Imagine a massive, multi-dimensional grid of points, like a crystal lattice that goes on forever in every direction. Finding the shortest possible path between 2 points in that grid is an insanely hard problem, even for a quantum computer. That's the kind of toughness PQC is built on. And PQC isn't just one algorithm. It's a whole new toolkit to rebuild our security. It's got quantum-safe replacements for how we start secure connections on the web, for how we prove who we are with digital signatures, the whole shebang. It's a full system upgrade designed to protect our data for the long haul. Which brings us to the most urgent part of this whole story. This massive upgrade, it isn't some theoretical plan for the distant future. The race to get PQC everywhere has already started, and it is happening on a global scale. I mean, look at who's involved. This is a massive, coordinated effort. You've got the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, that's NIST. They're wrapping up a huge competition to pick the best algorithms. You've got governments issuing mandates, and the tech giants. We're talking Google, Apple, Cloudflare, even the secure messaging app Signal. They're already pushing these new protections out into the wild.
And this isn't happening randomly. There's a clear timeline. We are right here, today, in the very beginning of deployment. Over the next 5 years or so, we're going to see these standards get locked in and adopted way more widely. And within the next decade, the old, vulnerable encryption we've all been using for years will start to be phased out for good.
So here's the bottom line. This isn't really a choice. It's a necessity. The quantum era will break what we use today. That's a certainty. And post-quantum cryptography isn't just our best defense. At the end of the day, it's the only realistic defense we've got. So here we are, right in the middle of one of the biggest, most critical infrastructure upgrades in the entire history of the internet. We're laying a new quantum-resistant foundation for everything. The only real question left is, are we building it fast enough to win this race?